you, Mackenzie.
Welcome.
One sec. Hello, 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 Toronto. Good evening. What a gorgeous evening it is here in the city. A little bit of a sunset happening. Got some folks taking photos. I'm gonna take a look down. Holy smokes, folks! That is a long way down. I think you should come check it out. Come on out, my fearless leader, Chris.
There we go.
You're gonna walk right around me now, Chris. Do you see that camera on the left there?
Yeah.
I want you to walk up to that camera. Just don't go past it. Welcome, everybody. Come on out. And our fearless anchor, Chris. Nicely done. Thank you, Mackenzie. All right, you guys. I gotta welcome you officially to the CN Towers Edgewalk. How are we feeling?
Awesome.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Now, to give you a little bit of perspective, the four of you are officially standing 356 meters above the ground right now. That is 1,168 feet, 116 building stories, or if that's too many numbers, you're just standing really high up. Let's take a look even higher up there, folks. All the way up to the top of the tower. That right there is our sky pod. It is another 31 building stories above us. It's the highest observation level at the tower, so you might see people up there throughout your tour. If you do, make sure to wave. Sometimes they wave back. I'll be honest though, most of the time, they do happen to ignore us because they think we're crazy for being out here. Now this platform that you're standing on is about 1.5 meters wide, or about 5 feet wide. That is the same width as the average Toronto City sidewalk. So if you folks have been okay walking around down there, you will be more than okay walking around up here. Sound good? Now you've looked up, you've looked around. Why don't you take a step closer to the edge? Take a look down. A little sneak peek for what's to come. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. I know we've only been out here for a couple minutes, but I think we should get started with some of the fun activities that I've got planned. What do you say?
Yes.
Yeah? So let's all take a step back towards the tower. There we go. Chris, take another step forward, actually, for you. There we go. And Teresa, a tiny step forward there as well, just so I know everybody can see me. With all the activities that we do today, I will always give you a full demonstration of how they go first, and then one at a time you can try them out, and this way I don't miss your big moment on camera. Now for the first activity, this one's called the Toes Over Toronto. So all you're gonna do for this one, it's just a warm-up facing the city. You're just gonna walk yourselves up to the edge of the platform right here until all 10 toes are over Toronto. Once they're over, if you're feeling good, you can let go of that rope, take a look out into the beautiful city and say, "Hello, Toronto!" No one's gonna hear you, but it's gonna be fun for us. You can say whatever you want while you're up here, folks. Just please stand up nice and tall. Keep your back straight for me. I don't want to see you leaning forward or anything like that, okay? That is crazy. We're not gonna do that yet. We will save it for later, but we'll start off with the Toes Over Toronto. Hey, Anchorman Chris, why don't you go first? You can let go of that rope. Got anything to say?
Let's go, Blue Jays!
Nicely done. Good job. You can take a step back there for me. Teresa, come on up. You got this. You can do it. Baby steps. Get as close as you feel comfortable. If you can get at least 5 toes over, I'm taking that as a win. That's okay. Just let go of that rope when you're comfortable. Good job, Teresa. Take a step back. Brooke, come on up. Got anything to say? No, she's speechless, guys. Good job. And our leader, Chris, fearless leader, come on up.
Let's go, Raptors!
Nice! Lots of Toronto sports fans. I appreciate it. How about we try that one all together? Come on up, guys. Get those toes over Toronto one more time. And on the count of 3, a big go Jays go, since they are playing tonight. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go, Jays, go!
There we go. That one's for you, boys. Take a step back. Give yourselves a big round of applause, guys. Good job. Alrighty. Now, we did say that was just the warm-up, right? What do you think we were warming up to? This, yeah. We're going to do a lean back. So I want you all to turn and face me this way. Now turn in and face the tower here for me. There we go. We got some gorgeous smiling faces. I'm just going to zip around right over here. Let's get our fearless leader, Chris, to take one step forward, and Brooke a tiny step forward as well. There we go. Now I want you all to stay standing for now. I'm gonna show you how to do a lean back in full, and then we'll try it one at a time again, okay? First thing I want you to keep in mind, just keep those feet nice and wide. This will help with your balance while you're in the activity. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit yourselves all the way down in that rope. Please do not hold yourselves up. This is way too much work. Let's let the ropes do the work. So just let them take all of your weight, sit all the way down. Once you're down here, take your feet, bring them out in front of you so it looks like you're sitting down in a chair. You can grab onto that rope and then walk yourselves back. You're gonna keep going until your heels are over the edge. You got your middle of your feet wedged into that corner and your toes up towards the sky. And the final piece to this puzzle, you're gonna lean away from the tower. While you lean, I want you to straighten out your knees for me because I don't want to see any of this. This does not look good on camera. Keep that in mind. Straighten out those knees, push those shoulders back, and you can hang out right here. And when you're ready to come back in, just grab onto that rope, step yourselves back into the platform, and you can stand up. Sound good? Now we are going to do it one at a time. I'll walk you through it the whole way, so don't even worry. If the three of you have any questions, though, you can ask our anchor man, Chris, because he's going to go first. So face the tower, have a seat. So you're facing the tower there, buddy.
Facing the tower.
Yeah, you're doing it on the fun side.
On the fun side.
Yeah, have a seat. Feet out in front. There you go. Walk yourself back, Chris. You got it. Perfect. Now just straighten out those knees, lean back, and a big double high five for me. Good job, Chris. Are you cool to hang out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have the new wife join you. Teresa, you got this. This one's a lot easier than the toes over.
Okay.
So just stay standing there for me, Chris. All right, have a seat.
Do I hold on?
You can hold on just because it'll be a little bit easier for you. It makes you feel a little comfortable. There you go. Now get those feet out in front of you. You got this. And just walk yourself back. Take it easy. You got it. Nice and slow. Chris is right there next to you. You can get those heels right over. That's perfect. Now let's widen those feet out a tiny bit for me. Gorgeous. Stay sitting down. You're just going to push off the tower and lean back and away. There you go. There you go. Now the only thing that's left, let go for a split second. Big double high five. Good job, Teresa. Look at you two. Give each other a high five. Nicely done. All right. Brooke, ready? Have a seat. Feet out in front. Walk yourself back. A natural. There we go. Straighten out those knees. Big double high five. Good job, Brooke. Nicely done. And last but not least, Chris. Now before you do that, what I want you to do, just turn around for me because those ropes got a little twisted. Have a seat. Walk yourself back, Chris. You got it. There we go. Big double high five. Nicely done, everybody. Let's widen those feet out a little bit. Keep those knees nice and straight. And now I want you to push those shoulders back and look up at the sky pod. Give those guys a big wave up there. Do we have anyone up there? Let's find out. Couple people. There we go. A little weak wave. Now let's take a look down through our feet there, folks. Take a look at Toronto from all the way up here.
Oh, the Ripley's Aquarium's got sharks in them.
They do. They put them there just for us here at Edgewalk, so we had something to look at. And some sorry son of a gun in the winter has to go up and shovel the roof so that we still have something to look at. And I gotta tell you, this was just a practice run. We will do this a couple more times a little bit later for your photos, but for now, grab onto those ropes, come on back into the platform. Give yourselves a big round of applause there, folks. Nicely done. But since we are on a new side of the tower, we are gonna do a new activity. So now, take a step back for me all the way. Let's have Chris on the other end there. Take a step forward for me. There we go. We've done the toes over. We've done the lean back. What do you think we're gonna do next? Lean forward, correct. So I want you to watch me for now. For the lean forward, facing the city this time, you're gonna come to the second line on the platform. So if you look down at my feet, this is the edge, this is the first line, this is the second line, okay? So keep your feet nice and wide, have your toes right behind that second line. Now once you're here, you can take that rope that we gave you, hold it nice and low, and then you're gonna push it out all the way in front of you, okay? I don't wanna see any slack in that rope, so push it out until it's nice and tight. Good test run, guys. You can let go of the ropes for now. Keeping your back straight and your hips forward. From here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna lean forward. You're gonna keep leaning until your shoulder meets the rope where it is, and then you can let go. You can look out, you can look down, wave to everybody on the ground, and when you're ready, we're gonna take this one step further. You're gonna come up on your toes. We are standing right above the Ripley's Aquarium, so if you wanna live out those mermaid fantasies, go for it. If you'd rather be a superhero instead, go for it. Or my personal favorite, if you want to live out your Jack and Rose fantasies. I don't judge. Have your moment. Just please keep your backs nice and straight, because if you don't, you'll look like this. This is cheating. It also doesn't look as cool as this. When you're ready to come back in, just grab onto that rope and you can walk yourselves back in, okay? Now, Anchorman Chris, I'm not gonna have you go first this time. You already proved you're confident. I think our fearless leader, Chris, should go first this time. So come on up there, bud, to that second line. Let's widen those feet out a little bit, push that rope out all the way in front, and go for it, lean forward. So get it right on your shoulder, Chris. And you can let go. There we go. Good job, buddy. Nicely done. There you are. Take a step back. We'll do this one at a time. Brooke, come on up. So push that rope out. There you go. Lean forward for me. Good job, Brooke. Nicely done. All right, Teresa, you ready? Push that rope out. Yeah, take a look at the horizon. Don't even look down. So take a tiny step forward, like a half step forward. There you go. You can do it. If you want to close your eyes while you're doing it, that's fine too. You just can't see the view though. One tiny half step forward. The further back you stand, the more you're actually going to lead. The second line's the perfect lead. You're good right there. So just push that rope out in front. You can do it. You don't have to let go if you don't want. Try a little bit if you want. If you can't do it, that's totally fine. You're doing great. Look right at me. There you go. You got it. That's perfect right there. Good job. Nicely done. And Chris, come on up. There we go. Lean forward. You can let go. Good job. There we are. Now, Chris, you can stay right there. Everybody else, let's join him. Come on up. So, toes to that second line. Push that rope out. Lean forward. Live whichever fantasy you want to live there, folks. You got it. Nicely done, everybody. Stay right there. You guys could have hung out. Now, whenever you're ready, you can grab onto those ropes, step yourselves back in there for me. Big round of applause. Good job, everybody. Alrighty, Edgewalkers, how you feeling?
Awesome.
Good. I gotta congratulate you all. Come on over this way, guys. You've officially walked 150 meters around the CN Tower, and if that wasn't cool enough, y'all just broke a Guinness World Record on top of that. The Edgewalk holds the Guinness World Record for the highest external hands-free walk of a building. Big round of applause. You put your toes over, you leaned back, you leaned forward, and you all did it beautifully. But now, unfortunately, we do have to head back inside. Before we go, take a look at that view one more time. Enjoy that. Wave to all your fans. Oh, I love how you all waved downstairs. That's pretty awesome. You guys can come on over this way. Hold on to those ropes with one hand as you enter the summit room. You do have to pay me to get back inside. I know you left your wallets downstairs. I just want to make a high five. Nicely done, Chris. There you go, Brooke. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Good job, everybody. Alrighty, Edgewalkers. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here today. Enjoy the rest of your